Alright guys, welcome back. I'm here at Pick Your Parts in Chula Vista, and I heard and I seen on their website that there is three 2G Eclipses, and I want to bring you guys along to show you what I would pick off these cars, and hopefully there is some good parts. So let's walk in. So today is actually 81 degrees. It's actually the hottest it's been in quite some time. So probably gonna get to 10. Luckily I have my extra small Save the Eclipse shirt on, so I could work on my farmer's tan. But yeah, what's cool about Pick Your Parts, they have a website or an app for it, and it notifies you when a specific vehicle comes in that you request. So this car actually came in yesterday, so that's the reason why I knew this car was here. So from up here you can see, ooh, check it out, Frankie Mitsu. It's a 3G, but if you guys pay attention, look what kind of wheels it has. It has a GSX wheel. So anybody looking for GSX wheels, if you come to the Chula Vista Pick Your Parts, there's a 3G here with GSX wheels. Right there. This one is bent, but you might be able to fix it. So at least maybe you could pick up at least one or two extra ones. Here is one Eclipse, obviously 420A, and there's another Eclipse right over there. Let's start off with this one here. A lot of the times you don't tend to see these plastics. This one's a little bent, but I recommend it. I know I see a lot of the people from the East Coast having issues with rust, so this is actually a good piece to have if you want to powder coat it, and so that you don't have to take off your particular, the one off your car. You could just send this out to powder coating or even paint it while you work on yours. Another, I believe, let's take a look here. I don't think this is an ABS car, so this will have the ABS. It's too dark, but let me see if I can get you guys close. It should have the ABS delete proportion valve. That, I think that's what it's called, for you to remove yours if you're trying to get rid of your ABS as well. Obviously no door handle, that's what usually tends to break out. This is the things I'm trying to find, is the drip molding, but this does have a black dash with, they took the speedometer. They try to take down the sunroof, so if anybody's looking for a sunroof, ooh, what was that? Fly like zoomed by me. It does have the black, oh no, it was black, they painted the black, so it does have the black dash. So if anybody's interested in a black dash, let's go actually look at it from the other side. This one had a body kit on it, center. Let's open. So originally this car has brown interior, so a lot of the times also what's good to pick one up is these switches here, because these tend to break. Unfortunately this one's a little faded, but if you're having issues with yours, I mean, it's always good to have extra ones of these. Obviously the cover that goes here is also crucial. Sometimes you tend to lose it. So one good thing about this particular dash here is that it's not, like mine, is not cracked in this locations here, and it's not cracked right here. So if you want to go ahead and put this right up, this is actually a really, so far it seems to be a really good dash. I don't know how the other stuff is around here, but as far as overall, here's the dash. The car had 113,000 miles. There's the gauge cluster. Somebody took off that, so let's look in the back. So somebody painted the whole back interior black. So obviously if you need wiper motors and stuff, little stuff like that, those are all key stuff. It doesn't have the side skirts, but this particular dash is a clean dash. So if you're interested, let me know. If you saw my last video, on how to remove the dash, this is a good thing. Also, what I like about this particular steering wheel, it's actually not in a bad condition. It is a little soft on the top, but if you have I just locked it. If you're looking for a steering wheel in a decent condition, that's a good one there. Or if you're looking for mirrors, so this is a good car. As far as what would I take it from this car, for sure I would take the dash from here and the ABS delete. ABS, non-ABS stuff from this car. And again, like I mentioned, little stuff that I would need to powder coat for my car. Let's move on to the next car. All right, so this is the second car. This is originally a black car, and obviously, as you guys could tell, this is a 4G 6.3 model. And first things at first that go on this car are the valve covers. That's what typically most people take on this. So obviously they took the cams off of it. So I wonder if somebody that we know came and picked that up. So again, something I would take from this car is this unit, this piece right here. It even has a AC condenser or radiator unit right there. That might be something that if somebody's having issues with or doesn't have is pretty key. Again, just all these little brackets. If you're going to restore your car, I would pick these up and this battery cover and take all these little brackets and have them powder coated so that your restoration will turn out to look really good. So anything that I would particularly need from here, I don't know. Again, these bump stops will also be good for powder coating. Looks like they took some of the AC stuff out now. All the rockers are out. So if anybody's looking for a 2G head or even the block, there is here, and I'm guessing this is just a GST. It is just a GST. So looks like they had Dynomat, so the reservoir's still in there. All the gray interior still in there. Whoever painted this was really bad. They took the weather stripping from here, so I wonder if these were actually in good condition. I wish I saw this come into the junkyard a while back, but see this side, it's the rubber piece is already out. So again, on this particular car, black dash. Let's take a look. See this, the plastic here did break on this dash, so whoever repaired it, let me see if I can get it. So they put that piece there so they could, and this side too, so that it wouldn't fall and break. So whoever was taking apart this car in the junkyard, oops, sorry. Whoever's taking apart this car at the junkyard ended up breaking this dash. So this dash is pretty, it's not even worth it. But look what we have here. Whoever had this steering wheel, this car, put a newer, I think 3G, if I'm not wrong, steering wheel, but it is kind of tore up on the top. So some of the stuff that I would probably take from here, looks like somebody messed with the shifter already. So it looks like they took the computer out of here. So I think that's why they were digging into here and probably end up breaking the dash. Let's see this. Here's a driver's side door handle. Looks to be good, so maybe, let me show you guys. Driver's side door handle, a little scuffed up, but seems to be in good condition. Springs are working, everything's working here, so I might put this aside. Anybody looking for seats, actually these are not bad condition seats. Back seat is here. Fuel pump is still in there, so I don't know if the back seats are clean. Front seat is actually in pretty good shape. This is just a little soft here. They took out the switches out of here, so again, this has full gray interior. Sunroof, if they took the side skirts, obviously that tends to go first. This has cross-drill rotors all the way around. Let's see. There might be another one. Yeah, there's another one over here. Let me grab my stuff. we'll come back to this one and see. Oh, here's the center console, and it's black. This is not broken. This is actually in good condition. So it's for anybody looking for a black center console. The boot is in good condition as well. Looks like all the clips and everything's intact. So maybe this might be a good pickup here. We'll go to the next Eclipse. Here's a third one, and there's a fourth one. So let's just, obviously this is a non-turbo model again, but it does have all the brackets that I mentioned to you. A lot of times a lot of people take these off, so those are good things to have for doing a restoration. It actually has the side skirts, so anybody looking for passengers side skirts, this one has them. One of the tabs is broken here, so that's one downside, but I mean for the most part it has the two tabs on the side. This is a convertible model. This also has a black dash. This one, they have Altiza taillights, and just looking, there's another convertible right over there. So this particular junkyard has several 2G Eclipses, so if you're interested, looks like somebody took off this side skirt, but it looked like the tabs might be broken. At least this tab is broken, this one, but I mean, looks like they epoxied it there, so took this out. This has the dash as well. This looks to be clean. I'll look on the other side, but it has a black center console as well. Steering wheel's bad, but the dash looks really clean. So if you're looking for a dash, there's one here, and if or you have a convertible, I mean, they have all the convertible rack here. Sorry if I'm talking too much. I'm just trying to give you guys of what I would choose and pick at a junkyard. I don't really need nothing from here particularly because it's non-turbo, but again, these are important. I mean, some people take them off when you purchase your car because of the front mounts, so maybe you want to do this. Fenders seem solid, so if you ever need some upgraded fender, this one has a ding right here. But let's take a look at the center console. You know you're Mexican when you know how to unlatch it, just like that, and there's no door handle. So let's take a look again. First things that I look is to make sure this part right here is this part's not broken. And this tends to break. That's why a lot of the glove boxes end up breaking, because of this particular part here. I'm looking in there, there's no damage to that. So if you're looking for a black dash, there's two of them here, and this one seems to be the inside in good condition. So the dash doesn't seem to be cracked. The steering wheel and all the stuff is intact there. So again, another good dash if you have a gray one. Again, there's a 3G here. Let's go on to the next one. Well, it's that racer life. So here's a black one. It looks like it might be an RS just because it doesn't look like it has side skirts. Hood looks good. So if somebody that needed a hood and had a black car, this would be a perfect donor car. Another way to unlock this hood, I'm not even going to tell you guys because then you guys will end up doing this, is doing this. You didn't learn that from me, okay? So 428 motor, so the hood is solid. So if anybody looking for a black hood, there is one here. Again, like just even the hood props, stuff like that is important. If you bought an Eclipse and it didn't come with that stuff, your local junkyard is a good place to pick up stuff like that. This one, it looks like they did take a little bit more out of it. Oh, that's one thing I didn't look at, was looking at door panels, but most of the other ones didn't have them. This is a full gray dash. I mean, again, nothing that I particularly need. Back seats all gray. So really base model. Don't tell anybody I did this. I just want to look at the roof. So this particular roof has rust. Alright, so we'll go from that one. Again, these two cars have rear bumpers and they're pretty good condition. That one has a little dent, but not so bad. So if you need rear bumpers because yours didn't get, was damaged, I mean, these are good pickups here. So here's a convertible. Again, naturally aspirated. What's good about this one, that this one has the crash beam for the bumper in the front, so which the other ones didn't. So if your car that you bought didn't come with one, that's another good pickup there. Obviously door handles broken, side skirts are available. If you're looking for inner fenders, this one has them. I didn't see the other ones having them, but these are typically hard to find, and they don't, I believe they don't sell them brand new aftermarket, so it's a good idea to pick some of those up as well. So the crash beam is huge on this one, and this has inner fenders as well. They took the side skirts, so side skirts are no good here. Let's look here. This has a black dash, but it is broken where the airbag's at, so this is not a good candidate for a dash. Unless you really need one, then that's the only reason why. But somebody took the bumper off this one. I don't know why they break the taillights here, but has a rear crash beam. This taillight is broken, so side skirt, like I mentioned. Pretty much, I think the turbo one and the second one I think had the better dash. So I think that's all the Eclipses here. I don't know if I could maybe kind of look over the top. That might be all of them. So let me see what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna sit back and see if there's anything I really need, but I really don't need anything. It was more to kind of give you guys an idea on what I would buy if I was here. My main focus here would probably be the dash, but I'd probably do another day because it's super hot. I would come super early to do that. But I would want to find out how much that dash is, and let me sit back, try to get in the shade. We didn't bring no water either. See if I find another one. But again, this is all videos for you. Hopefully this is very helpful on how I would choose and pick certain parts on these cars. If a lot of you guys don't know, I was into classic cars and restoring them, and so this is what I would do before, is going and buying classic cars, using some of the parts from it, powder coating, selling them, building them. So that's why for me building this Eclipse is important, and for you guys too. Hopefully this is very helpful. I didn't have nobody helping me, or there was no YouTube video to help me find parts for my Impalas, Chevelles, and stuff like that. So hopefully this is helpful, and let me take a look, see if there's anything else. If not, then I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. If I do pick something up, I will make a second video of this. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the support, and make sure to hit a thumbs up and a subscribe, and make sure to share these videos too. Help each other out. Save the Eclipse.